Okay, that's fixed. That's done. Yeah, you know what? I liked that one yesterday. Let's do that one. Done. There we go. Okay. Get you down to where you need to be. Okay, that's set. Got the tobacco tray. That's set. Okay, we get our music going here in just a second once we log in. Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're tuning in from. This is Canna Lounge. I'm your host, Canna, and let's get into it, folks. Today seems to be a pretty slow day for me, and for the channel in general. We are definitely looking forward to the fun we're gonna have today, though. Yeah, I'll have to let her know that later. Okay. Well, welcome to the start of the show, folks. Welcome to your number one. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? This thing on? Y'all, as always, just remember the chat is what really makes the show start and what really makes it get going. We are a podcast, but we are a community fueled podcast. Without the community, the show doesn't manage to get much of anywhere. Oh, there's already 6 people. Please don't tell me my chat's broken. Please don't tell me chat's already broke. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, everybody, we hate... Oh. Lead, chat's broke. Or did chat just fix itself because I saw leads? Alright. I know how I'm gonna solve that. Okay, I can fix that. Hold on. I just need to get... Just means I need to get onto the phone over here, and we'll do it this way. We'll hit pause. Hi, Zane. Okay, so chat over there and chat over here is the same, so unless it's totally broken and not going through in general, yeah. I think we're good. Yes, hello Zane, please do not spam. How's your day going? Hey, lovely. Okay. So, I'm gonna turn the volume down over there. Thank you. Hey, Jennings. Okay, so our chat's working just fine. I can kick out from there then. That means that I can get back into Pandora. Cool. I can actually have my music now. But yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, depending on where you're tuning in from. As we all like to start the show out with, how's everyone's day going? Doing well actually. Today has been a pretty good day. It's been a really sober day, but it's been a good day. Thank you, Jennings. We actually have 3 different variations of this one. We've got the standard that's behind me, we've got the one with the Cash App, and we got the one with the PayPal. Yeah, doing great today. It's a slow day, it's a sober day. It's not 5 o'clock yet, so I'm not cracking open a can of seltzer. Yesterday was really random that it got thrown at me at the hour that it did. Yes, fix the volume, because now I can have my music back. Thank you. Let's do 3 doors. See how that works out. And apparently, I guess the signal won't let you on. Oh, won't let you. Lee, I don't remember. Do I have a way to send you the link? Do I actually have a way to send you the link at this point? Like, through Discord or through Facebook or anything? Hey, Emily, because if we can get in contact, dude, I will send you the link over. But this one specifically is not set up to go live with anyone, because, like, I'm just so used to quick setting them. You're on the Discord, right? If I remember right, you're on Teddy's Discord, yes? Okay, then, yeah, I'm not sure how I would get the link to you. Because I would have to send it to you before the show starts. Right. Trust me, man, one day we'll end up live together, I'm sure. Oh, Paris, there ain't nothing up there to be barking at. Yeah, I would just have to write down which one I did it to, so that way I could let you know, but yeah. I could probably do it that way. Just means I'd have to comment it down below, but I'm not sure if it'll let me comment the fact of one of our links or not. I don't know, I might have to look into how to actually set that up entirely. Because I feel like I'm missing something with that. Like, how to do it properly. But yeah, not there yet, but we will get there. I mean, come on, we barely learned how to use the green screen a few weeks back. You know, that should have been basic shit. Yes, cheers to you too, Emily. Nah, you know what? We're gonna flip the camera real quick. I'm gonna step away from the camera real quick. I'm gonna get me a scrapey, because, like, straight up, I may not have any flour left, but I'm pretty sure I got plenty of resin in there. Give me one moment, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Continue back. Oh, come on. Thank you. Yes, start an hour of uninterrupted music. That would be great. that would be really, really good for the moment. Leave enough of a flex there so it can turn around and push back onto the walls. And that'll work. Double to that screen, y'all. Yep. Alright, we're gonna do that, so that way we got a little surface to collect it on. There we go. Flip the camera back. Ooh, can I get that off of there today? Maybe? Possibly. Oh, ow. Ah! You were not made to do this. There it goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, we ought to get plenty of res out of that. What's today's date? Yep, probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Bend, thank you. The secret of a good scraping tool must turn around and be custom to the piece that you are scraping. Yep, got the bills to pay. That's right. We got our rent and shit coming up too, so don't feel too bad. Am I even making a dent? Yeah, I'm making a dent in it. Okay. Maybe press that way instead. Oh, hate having to clean pipes. Oh, it's my pipe. I gotta clean it. Gotta get all the resin out of it. But yeah, it was an emptied out 50 caliber round that got modified into a pipe. Yeah, that'll do it. Didn't get as much out of there as I thought I would. It's something about brass, though. I mean, brass and copper mix. I don't know what it is about it. It doesn't mix in with the flavor, you know? Like corncob pipes, they'll mix in with the flavor. But yeah, brass, copper, glass, all good options. Well, at least with mine, the outer jacket is brass, but the inner is copper. Copper's actually pretty easy to clean. But we're gonna flip the camera for a minute. There we go. Not getting in trouble, people. Ooh. See, and I've had dabby doos that have gone through this piece. So yeah, where normal resin might not hit, yeah, mine does. It makes me wish I had a whole bunch of keef. If I had a whole bunch of keef, I'd be making moon rocks. Ooh. 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 That was quick. Bye-bye, sober Canna. Hello, you can breathe, Canna. So, nice. You're already up to 25. Sweet. That's more than the channel reboot got so far, so you're doing good. Dude, I remember my first 25. I was like, alright, halfway to live. 25 more. And then it took like another week, you know. But yeah, you've still got the fact of those that'll turn around and subscribe just for the fact of the stream itself, you know, even with or without camera. Yes, definitely. Congratulations, Lee. Also, in solidarity with King Live 2025 and all those over at the King Court, happy M&G Appreciation Day, everybody. Yes, happy M&G Appreciation Day. He shows up, show him some love. Did I catch that right? They're actually willing to let you go live now at 25? Did I just catch that right? Did they remove the 50 subscriber cap? Because if they did, I'm hitting the fact of the live and setting that. Typos. The A got me excited. Yeah, the A keeps getting me excited, man. That A should be an O. I hear they want. It's like, ooh, alright, quick set. No, they won't. Shit. Yep. And also, folks, please remember, the Canada's Computer Fund, that is totally separate from the poll. The poll is only how we are doing for the show for the day, you know, approval ratings. The Computer Fund, totally separate. It's just the easiest way to get it up there. No, I don't want to end the poll. I want to go back to the chat. Let me back into the chat. Thank you. Yep. Figured that much. I haven't even looked at what the subscriber count is on the secondary channel today. Like, straight up, part of me says I need to just give it a few days of not looking at the numbers and see where we're at, like maybe in, 5 days a week. But I know that we still got to get content out on there, even if it's only shorts. I also think I need to put up a video of myself with or without green screen on the second channel, just so people know that, yeah, it's an official channel of the Canna Lounge. Yes. It's at like 5%. Yes, Tony. Back at like 114. I figured as much, but I was trying to let your phone get at least some charge on it first. Because that's the cap. That's the starting cap to go live. Ultimately, every single channel requires 50 subs to go live before they're able to. And even then, because of the fact of the delay in their subscriber numbers and the delay in their analytics numbers, the analytics that you're getting are 2 days behind, at minimum 2 days. Well, except for sub numbers and sub counts. But the rest of the analytics, they're like 2 days behind. At bare bones. Because I think subscriber count is the only one that they actually keep tabs on. Yes and no. Yes and no. It's called Reality's Sake is all of your analytics for your viewers, your engagement numbers, the reach of your channel. Always give those like 2 days to turn around and find their hole where they're gonna land in, you know. But as far as sub count goes, yeah, that at least keeps up on the fact of the live number. But there are delays from the corporate office of YouTube to us as creators. Delays are a part of the whole thing, you know. Not yet, but you're halfway there. You're halfway there. Look at it that way. You're halfway to going live. I'm flipping me camera, folks. Nah. I think we can get you up to 50. I think we can get Lee up to 50. Lee's party didn't deserves to be able to go live and actually get a real subscriber base. Dude, honestly, how long have you been going for? Like a month, right? So you're at like a month for 25. I would put it anywhere between the next 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks is what I'm guessing. Unless you get a major boost in your subscribers, which, let's get real, we would all love for that to happen. Yo, the background does not like my hair. My hair is shining today. It looks so gray. Oh, my hair looks so gray. I can't tell if it's just the camera or if it's
the light.
Okay. Okay.
The light is gray, but not like
okay.
that. You're blonde.
Ooh, alright. I Canna almost had a heart attack. Well, I'm glad it's only me being a blonde. That's all you can do. Keep checking, keep working on it. You'll get there eventually. I mean, literally, all it takes is just one video or one short to hit the right time. That's all it takes, dude. Well, that and a lot of input and effort. Whew. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was fixing Flip's camera. Flipperoo. And actually, being as we're flipperooed, I think I'm going to throw that one up. And do it that way. No, not none, thank you. We're going to flip it. Do that. Oh, you're joking. The chat cuts into it. At least the way that QR codes are done, they've got a major, like, secondary yeah. Oh, I gotta raise it up by quarter of an inch from where it's at to be able to get it out from, and then that's gonna fuck up the sizing, so I guess I'm on by like a quarter of an inch. So yeah, we got some editing to do for that background. Dude, as to why they're suspending you, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Honestly, I think it boils down to the fact that the music is on the speakers and they can hear it too clearly. Like, straight up, I've got my music on, I've got it loud enough to where but it's not loud enough to transfer through to the live stream. Not usually. So, you know, those moments. But you still need to be really, really careful with the fact of those suspensions. Straight up, you need to be careful with those. Get suspended too many times and you risk your account. And that's the last thing we would want to see happen to you, Lee. Wait on subscribers from the beginning. From the very beginning of your channel, you had to wait till the number 50. But you're not going to get any subs if you're not making content. But if you keep trying to play the music game the way that you're playing it right now, you're going to get yourself in trouble before you can turn around and do it. Dude, we know you well enough to know music is not the only part of Lee's life that is awesome. You know, I'm sure you've got plenty of moments that would be worth putting together a short or throwing together a 5-minute, 10-minute video. You know, nothing less than 10 minutes, at least. Give the algorithm something to latch onto. But, yeah, dude, I know you've got hidden talents. I know they're there. Okay, let's get real. Some of the dishes that you're talking about cooking up on the fact of live streams between here and... Dude, you could easily turn around and throw some... Straight up. You could easily throw those cooking shorts out and turn around and get the views and get the subs. I mean, you could throw together a 30-second quick set for being outside and just having a funny bullshit moment, you know? And it'd get you the views and the subscribers. It doesn't just have to be music, man. For real. On the premise of, alright, we're going to have a good time, we're going to turn around and be the break room, we're going to throw some music, we're going to throw some movies down the list. I got my ass in trouble at the start. I'm not going to deny that. It's what made us evolve into where we're at now. I mean, straight up, when you're on live, what they really want is like a talk show, an informational show down the list. You know? Niche podcast. And hoping that we hit that mark just right. How what, Lee? How what? Is that a how for the shorts and the videos? Because if that's a how for that, I can answer that easily. Oh, how did I get in trouble? Dude, I forgot you weren't there when that happened. See, that's how stable you've been on the channel. We're not there when that happened. Oh, man. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It really was. The first one, we got age restricted. Okay? I had to put up a short showing the fact of like 3 or 4 shots of some pretty nugs. You know, some pretty green, fucking gorgeous nugs. But we got ourselves in trouble because we didn't censor anything or down the fucking list, and it was on shorts and policies and guidelines and shit we weren't thinking about at that time. Okay? So that one got us in trouble. That was received. The other one was when we were trying to do a fair use movie night after we had turned around and had the fact of one of those shows that we managed to get through. We turned around and decided that we were going to play Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke. Like idiots. Okay? I admit, this was stupid on my part. I should have done a lot more research into that before I did it. But yeah, it got to the scene where Cheech was driving up the freeway to turn around and pick up Tommy Chong with his leg out, you know, ooh, ha ha mama. Went to go turn the freaking car around, started playing the fact of Lowrider by Santana, and the next thing I know, I literally and got like frozen from being able to turn around and continue that live. I think I actually ended up with like a 24-hour timeout type shit out of that, if I remember right. I'd have to go back into my email to double check it, but yeah, dude, you're not the only one that's gotten suspensions. You're not the only one that gets in trouble. So trust and believe, it's not YouTube singling you out. But yeah, there's shit that we all have to learn as creators on how to stay either above the radar or under it. We can turn around and keep ourselves out of trouble. Like right now, let's get real. I'm partaking in one of my favorite pastimes as the because if I do, I'll get myself in trouble. I don't want to be seen as promoting or endorsing or down the list. It doesn't mean that I myself do not get stoned, okay? But I can't turn around and basically hype it up for everyone else to. Now, free will's a bitch. Free will is the ultimate expression of system. I can't stop y'all from popping off and partying too or down the list. I just can't say it on camera. Oh, but mine is in an exemplary form, which is considered under the notations as educational content. Welcome to the gray zones of that lovely community guidelines update that they use. That they just threw at us like 3 days ago. Like I said, I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, but when I do, I'm gonna get very cynical with it. Okay, they have no cynicality that they just opened up. Because I can follow every single rule maliciously compliant and still get. And I admit, on some of this, it is malicious compliance. It's not that I agree with the fact of what they have in their policy, it's that I cannot do anything about it. I don't have that power. Yes, Lee, Invisible Canna. It should have told you in the email that you received. If you got a suspension through YouTube, it means that you would have received email through YouTube into the email that is dedicated to the channel for which that you're on. It should state inside of that email as to how long your suspension is for, what the reasoning for your suspension was, and any and all outcomes that will be related to it. Yes, really. Did it through Google and Gmail, so check your Gmail, turn around and type in the word YouTube in your search bar, and it should bring up any and all emails of company or inclusivity of the word YouTube. And it's a really long list if you're not careful, but yeah, suspensions, they should be in your email as to your notice of you've been suspended and why and how long. I learned that one like my 3rd week on the channel, I think. If I remember right. It was either week 2 or week 3. And I think it was week 2 when everything was going downhill. But yeah. Yes, that point in time where Canna was... Yes, that point in time where Canna was questioning is and about ready to throw in the fucking towel. No, I know. Shit, you were here when I kicked myself in the ass for a week over it. Did it. Oh, I know, but I needed it. That's the thing. Done it to myself, I wouldn't have turned around and ended up getting serious over it. Because that is the internal fucking conflict right there of the happy-go-lucky, hey, this is working, and the internal retard saying, what the fuck are you doing? This is a total fucking idiotic adventure. This is never going to pan out. This is never going to work. You should just quit while you're ahead. Go get yourself a whole box of nope. Okay? But thankfully, I did not listen to that voice, and I continued going forward. Yeah, YouTube is on it. They will. Okay? That is no joke. If they want to crack down on something, they will. And when they do, they crack down hard. It's why we turn around and end up trying to keep ourselves within the guidelines. This is why so many YouTubers have left YouTube and gone to Twitch or other streaming services. It's because of how strict and how censored YouTube has started to become. Yeah, right? The microphone. I love you. Hold up, y'all. Dude, but I'm at a position in this conversation where I can actually turn around and unmute it because it's no longer the privatized part. The only part that I actually really need right now towards the fact of upgrades is the fact of the Chromebook, so that way I can actually go through and do the fact of the back side of it for the office side of it and not be having actually having a computer to do office work is a blessing at that point. Yeah, pen and paper. Lee, no joke. No joke. Because like straight up, ultimately, we found the perfect little Chromebook, 16 gigabyte hard drive on it. That, yeah, I mean, I've got a line on it right now through Walmart for less than $50. I really want to get that Chromebook. And, well, Mom's wanting to start up her authorship, and, well, no offense, man, it's long past the days of the typewriter anymore. Though, for those of you that still know how to use a typewriter, replace the ink ribbons and make them usable again, we salute you. Because here at the camp, we love our old school technology as well. Not just the new stuff. Saying, by the way, you, sir, need to get on vertical. You need to get a cell phone that can do vertical, man. For real. Because straight up, this right here, this exact style of show, this would be your vibe. I'm not saying for the design, I'm not saying for the back of the show. It would be your niche. Because I guarantee you, if you weren't thinking about the fact that the camera was looking at you, you would do fine. It'd be like chatting to an old friend. And man, I hope for the day that you turn around and manage to get to the point that you can do it. Because for real, I honestly think that your viewers, when it comes down to it, if we got, say, well, let's see, we're running the show right now, 4 viewers, okay? Currently 4. So in my head, we're running the show on 4 people. But even with 4 people, it's the conversation, it's the bullshittery, it's the community. And do it. I know you've got that seed inside of you that can do it. Yo, welcome Triple X, welcome. If you can't tell, today is an Invisible Canna Day. We're turning around and testing a theory about the fact of our viewers and our timing and the watch time and everything else down the list. and giving Leah confidence because we're proving that a show done in this format. Y'all, if you like turning around and coming on to the podcast, and you like turning around and joining into the podcast and the times, and if we've brought a smile to your face, hit that subscribe button. For real. I mean, I know that when I look at our analytics, I see that anywhere from 12 to 20% of our not subscribed. And every week it tosses around between those. I would love to see one of these days all of our viewers, minus like 5%, 10%, actually subscribe to the channel. And you know what would be even more beautiful? If all those lovely subscribers would turn their bell to notification all, so that way they can get the updates and the notifications for the streams. Because I would love to have a day where we have every one of our subscribers on this channel in our chat. We were talking originally at the point that we had 100 subscribers that we would love to turn this. We're now at 200 plus, still big thing. Because ultimately, I would love to have the entire community there. When Teddy's losing the chat, I'm watching it and I'm reading. No. What kind of phone do I have? If I remember right, Samsung Galaxy like A16. It's either an A16 or it's an S7, but I think the S7 is the one I threw into the barbecue when the fucking battery went boom. So yeah, like, no, it wouldn't have been the A15. I fell in love with the A15. The A15 was the last phone that Tony broke on me, and I got really, really mad because it was really able to actually be done the way it needed to be. But yeah, I think it's Galaxy A16. Oh, dude, you've got an A15? Man, you've got the phone that I wish that I still had. I think that an A15 might work. If not, you might have to upgrade, but reality's sake is, yeah, an A15 and A16, yeah, I think it would work. I don't see why not. It should. Unless they've upgraded outside of the specs for the phone. Which, yeah, that's possible too. X, that's because you got an iPhone, man. iPhones are beautiful for their camera quality. They put Android to shame on their freaking camera quality, man. No wonder. But now I have a number to shoot for that's more, like, reachable than Teddy's. Because, yeah, 670, that seems reachable to me at this point with where our numbers are at right now. Teddy's like 26, 27,000 subscribers. Whew. Just the thought of it. Just... more than that, but less than... I heard the favor. Okay. Oh no, the thing is, reality's sake is, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. I can manage... Okay, but if you need your phone and you need to be able to use your phone, then... Yeah, but the tablet takes the fact... Okay, but the tablet takes freaking Wi-Fi, which is acting fucking screwy. Give me a second and let me hand you back the charger. Because I was only technically using your phone that long. Otherwise, I'm gonna make it. Blitz, you do not have my shoe. My shoes are not yours. Okay, we's back. Lee, I'm a little lost. Canna's got a little bit elevated. I'm a little lost. Would you like to elaborate, please? Because I openly admit I'm lost. Then they would lift my suspension. I'm not sure. Um. Oh, if you're meaning by switching phones, no, that won't do it. That will not do it. That suspension is linked directly to your account. If I just put two and two together correctly, no, that will not change the suspension. It's still linked directly to your account. I would highly advise going into your emails and finding the email from YouTube, because I guarantee they sent you one. Because they sent me one when I got age restricted even. Hey Jennings, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, by the way, Triple X, I almost forgot. You, sir, have been added as a moderator onto King Live 2025 over there at the King's Court, and as such, you, sir, get your blue tag over here. As long as no rules and no regulations are broken, that managing moderator shall stand, so you have full access to do what you need to do. If I have to turn around and drop anyone down to a regular moderator, you know that a mistake that is vital has been made. Because I trust my moderators very dearly, because they have proven themselves across the board. You're welcome, man. It's part of the perks of turning around and getting modded over on King Live. It means that you're automatically blue tagged over here. And or if you're a moderator for another channel in general, you automatically get a blue tag. Because at that point in time, you know, we are the moderator's break room. We are the one that is open to give the mods a chance to turn around and relax. And we love the fact of when our mods and other channel mods come in. Is that what the paperwork says? Lee, is that what your paperwork says? That you gotta get to 50 before they'll lift it? Is that what they sent you? You're joking. You're kidding. Since when do they put a subscriber cap on the fact of... when... What? How are you supposed to turn around and get... What? Either I'm mistranslating and have had it mistranslated at this point, or they gave Lee a whammy. They seriously made it to where you have to get 50 subscribers to go live. Is that what you're telling me? Just to clarify. Wait, no, not 50 to go live, 50 to lift the ban. Your suspension, 50 subscribers, that's what they sent you, stating that that is the requirement to get you unsuspended. Is what I meant to say. I'm sorry, Lee, I'm a little elevated. I'm catching back up. Oh. Oh. Oh, Lee. Man, I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, dude, take your lucky graces that you turned around and only got suspended. Because they could have straight up blacklisted your account right then and there, dude. For real. Yeah, now I get it. Dude, you managed to avoid a blacklist. I would thank your lucky stars. And honestly, maybe put the den to the side for a while and get out and touch some grass with the viewers. It might be a better idea. You know, shorts and videos, man, shorts and videos. But yeah, please don't go live again before time. It's where they completely strike your account to where you cannot be on YouTube at all. That's what that is. When you're blacklisted off of YouTube, you are banned from the entirety of it. That's what blacklisted on YouTube means. It means that you have done something so egregious that they're not willing to let you back into the app even, or the website. That your account is fully banned. Not just from a channel, but from the entire thing. It's nothing to play with. Yup. 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 Yeah, see, so it's not just you, because that would have happened to anyone that broke that same policy. But I don't do my streams on or on laptop or down the list, you know? But yeah, that's in their policies. You are not allowed to circumvent any policy inside of the book. And by going live before 50 by using outside software, yeah, that policy was broken. Yeah, because you don't want... Is your account in full to post videos and shorts? Is it just that you're suspended from live streaming, or is it all the way across the board? Okay, then that means you keep your uploads to shorts and videos. Only shorts and videos. The subscribers will come, the live stream time will come, but yeah. Yeah, I know, there was a whole thing about that on YouTube for a while where they were turning around and sending in false reports. That's one of those troll reports that we really hate. You know, because it really just puts a fucking kink in the entire system. But yeah, I mean, go figure. Here we are, sitting behind the camera, sitting outside of the camera's view, letting the background go through the way it's supposed to be. And still, we have a functioning show. Yeah, of course, because the minute they turn around and actually look at your account information for when you signed up, what your date of birth is on the account, so on and so forth, they're going to turn around and look at that and say, "This bullshit fucking claim. Here you go. Now the person that claimed is in trouble." Maybe not massive trouble, but trouble. They go to YouTube jail. Yeah, you can get suspended for streaming early. You can actually be yanked for streaming early. I would turn around and like try to get a hold of customer support on that one. If you're still banned for live streaming, then that should have already been lifted the moment that they turned around and verified the fact of your age. For real. I'd be wanting to talk to a service rep at that point and get that clarified and cleared up. Honestly, I'm not sure. That's the thing. I mean, I can give the advice to look up for like information on YouTube customer support or whatever. But yeah, I know they've got to have the fact of a customer support section somewhere. I'm just not sure where it's at in their settings. Oh, I was thinking about the fact of like through email. Somebody in their office that you can get a hold of through email. There's got to be some sort of an email system for like help or customer support or streaming support or down the list, you know. It's got to be there. YouTube's too big for it not to be there. But then again, Discord's really big too, and they turned around and basically annihilated the customer. Just all be a robot, can it? I mean, tell me, we still got humans working at YouTube, right? It hasn't gone full AI? Because that would really fucking suck if it did. You know the funny thing, we probably got just as many viewers, if not viewers, today than we have on a normal day. I mean, we're starting on time for one. For one, we started on time, minus like a half hour. We still have the fact of a good amount of show to go. I'm going to be intrigued to find more on this one. Oh, dude, when you're new, trying to get into YouTube is like trying to dig a hole into a fox den. Okay, the fox is biting. Straight up. Did you see what happened with the cat? That was all because they got offended that he surpassed them. Okay, when he found out that he was above them, and I got the phone call stating that he was above them in ranking, I lost my shit in the best way possible. I started fucking partying. But about the time right after that phone call hit is about the time that they started getting serious about fucking buckling down and trying to screw with Teddy's on theirs, for theirs on Teddy's channel. You know? So yeah, I can just imagine the headache that has gone through. I mean, come on. Gang was on a retirement plan. Straight up, Gang was on so long as he was working in 9 to 5. And we had out of retirement to come fix it. Okay? To go live, yeah. But you can still post shorts and videos in the meantime. Or at least you should be able to. I would think you'd be able to. Because you got to be able to get your subscribers somehow. So I foresee the fact of being able to post shorts and videos, and you'll get the subs in time. They even have your shorts and video posting blocked. Damn. Alright, justice for Lee. Justice for Lee. We need to get him up to 50. Justice for Lee. We need to get him up to 50. He needs to get up to 50 subs. We got to get him there. We got to get him out of YouTube jail. Someone strike up the bail fund. Come on. Come on. Let's get him the 50 subs he needs. He only needs 25 to go. I think we need a collective push to get Lee those 50 subs. Right? Right? I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, we all have those moments where we actually break a policy. I mean, I get it. You were hyped and you were excited and you wanted to go do it. I don't think it means that you should be in YouTube jail, though. You know, I think they should have worded a firmly worded letter telling you not to do it again. But yeah. We're not going to get into the politics of it. But definitely. Definitely. Though, don't get me wrong, I'm sure they probably gave a warning something of it. I'm sure they did. It's why I stopped myself from ranting on the politics of it. But yeah. Yeah. We just need to get you up to 50. After that, you'll be fine. Well, any more policies along the way. One moment, y'all. I need to grab something to drink. Kenneth's throat's dry. Okay. Alright, and we're back. Ooh. Nah, more like the bar and a drink. More like the bar and a drink. You don't break any more restrictions. You don't break any regulations. You turn around and let it take its course. You do what you gotta do. You wait it out. So therefore, more like a bar and a drink, not like a rock and a hard place. Though you did back yourself into a pretty tight corner. I will admit to that much. I almost did. The day that we turned around and got in trouble for the fact of Up in Smoke is the day that I avoided a DMCA strike. Straight up. And that one's already been deleted out of my catalog, so don't any trolls end up trying to get any funny thoughts. You won't be able to see it. It's not available. Yes. Yes. It was circumvention of the policy. It was circumvention in policy due to the right aspirations, but it was still circumvention in policy. Luckily, they gave you a simple one like get to 50 subs. The price you pay. The price you pay. Because none of those videos were supposed to be out yet. If you still have the hard files, you can repost them after you get 50 subscribers. And you can post them in your video section. No. It's called They Took Down All of Its Previous Videos. Because of circumvention of policy, they were live stream. Secondary software. Ahead of time. And ahead of schedule. So yeah, of course they're going to remove the videos. They weren't supposed to exist in the place at that point. At that time. You can repost them later on. Oh no, once he's got the 50 subscribers and he's able to go live and his videos are able to be put back up and down the list, yeah, he can throw them back up. Then it's... Huh? Lee. He finally got into the emails and figured out what was going on. Something I'm sure I pointed out a long time ago. So I'd forgotten about for a while. If it's about YouTube and my emails from them, I keep tabs on them. I keep right on top.
I know you do.
I double check every fucking stream if I've got an email from them.
I know you do. It's religious.
Because if I have an email from them, it's not going to turn around and take its time to get to me. It's going to show up.
Yeah. They're not lazy on that part.
No. Let you on early on purpose. They did not let you on early on purpose. They turned around and ended up having a where because you were using secondary software, it pushed it through way. Whereas if you were going through only YouTube, it would have turned around and ended up not letting you. They did not do it on purpose. It's a bug in the system, per se. Ew. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back.
Yeah. There myself. I wonder, what is it? Oh, I hate fruit punch. I told him it bitter or not me.
Alright. I have a laugh of a joke. I got a laugh of a joke. I got all the fruit punch now. Ha! Alright. Alright. Back to me being way off of the camera. But for that moment, we went up to 7. Nice. Yo, viewer number 8, welcome. Welcome. Mind you, folks, if I'm saying the wrong number, I'm sorry. This is just the analytics that I'm getting over here. It says we got 8 up there, at least on my screen. So that's what we're going by. But anyways, how's everyone else's day going? What y'all up to? And I saw it dropped to like 4. I think we scared some people away. Nope, we're back up to 5. They are playing with my numbers today. He should be able to. I mean, if you get Canva and you get the free option for Canva, that's how we do all of our backgrounds. Like when we add in the Cash App on our backgrounds, we're doing it straight through Canva on the simple start. He should be able to do that. I mean, he's over the age of 13. He's legally allowed to post on YouTube. He's 16 years of age. And if he wants to do it as a experiment to turn around and see if it'll work, fine. Shouldn't work. My opinion is that's a social experiment. Just make sure that when it's done, that the Cash App square is done to the way where it'll be small enough that nothing interferes with the fact that nothing interferes with the fact of the QR code. Like, I know I've got to go back and turn around and readjust our QR code right, like, after the stream type shit, because I need to bring it up and size it down to be able to make it the right size, to where it's not blocked off by chat. If they had the other registration square over there on the right-hand bottom corner, I wouldn't have to readjust it. Nah, YouTube don't do background checks. They don't do background checks, not in that sense. I mean, they'll check your video history. You know, they've got to turn around and know what channel and what content they're dealing with, but yeah. That side they'll turn around and check, but nah, they don't do background checks. Like, as a creator, as a W-2 employee of their company, maybe. Oh, hey everyone. Sorry. Hey Jennings. Read your comment instead of your name. Alright. That says how elevated I am. Yep. Chilling, dealing with YouTube and the fact of all the updates and things that have gone on. We finally figured out what's going on with Lee's account. Major subscriber push over to Lee so that way we can get him to 50 subs so he can go live again. Those prior live streams got him in trouble, and we'd really like to see that remedied. You're legally allowed to go live again when you... and they clear the suspension. Until then, all posting from your channel is postponed. For your own safety and for the safety of your any and all actions on your channel until that's suspended. You can still use it to watch videos, you can still kick into the live chats, you can still be part of the community that you're a part of. But dude, yeah, otherwise leave the account alone. Just let the suspension ride. You'll get your subscribers inevitably. We'll get you through a subscriber push through the collective, and we'll get you up to that number some way, somehow. It might take a little while, but I see it being possible. Yep. Sometimes. We all do. Every single channel creator at some point in their history has gotten that email from YouTube of, hey, you made a mistake. Okay, they're live right now that has never gotten that notion unless they're so new that they haven't broken a rule yet. Hey, Jennings, Curiosity, and or XXX Curiosity, what's it showing for the viewer number on your screen? Because I'm seeing 2. And I know that's... Okay, what exactly happened? Okay, so yeah, we're registered, we're caught up with the fact of the system. Alright, good. But what exactly happened? Because if this is over the fact of that age issue for that report, that should have cleared. Ready to suggest the same exact thing I suggested to Lee. I would your emails. Because there's got to be something from YouTube over that. Some form of correspondence from them over that. Because if they suspended you from live streaming, there's got to be an email connected to that. There's no way they would have done it without emailing you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Canna Lounge and Canna's Tech Support. I am your host, Canna, and we're here for you. Hit the like and subscribe button. Apparently. But, if it's for the reason I'm thinking, that should have already been lifted. Because if that was over the misallegation that he was underage for YouTube, that should have cleared. I don't see a reason why that should still be even remotely affecting. They've already cleared the fact of the report. They've already cleared it. It's off of the table. Therefore, it should not be affecting his live streaming at this point. If it is, there's a problem. Yep, that's the only thing I can suggest too, is go to the email. Because I guarantee they sent a notification over the fact of being suspended or whatever down the list. Anytime they do something like that, they send a notification. I really wonder what my view numbers are today. Yeah, welcome to COPD. Oh, Lee asking if that was really you coughing. That moment of, yep, welcome to COPD. At least that's what the doctors say it is. I still say it's the fact of an overset bronchitis infection.
I know it is, because every time they give me the antibiotics for my bronchitis,
You never manage to finish the treatment for the bronchitis, and it comes back anyway. But yeah, I really do wonder what's going on. What's going on with viewer numbers ultimately? I wonder how my views are going to end up today, because this is the first time that I've stayed off camera for like 90% of the show, even up to this point. Mm-hmm. According to you, 4, according to mine, 3. Like I said, I've got delays in my system, and I know that I can run the fact of the background, but I also know that putting myself in front of the camera with the background causes a delay. It causes the glitchy effects. Oh no, that's just my normal that's the subscriber count. That's not the viewer count for the live stream. Subscriber count and viewer count are totally different numbers. Viewer count is how many people have come in through the stream today. Actually, are you using the tablet? Okay, do I dare ask what the percentage is? Just that moment of I really want to pull up the analytics page.
I'm not worried, like I said.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that was spicy. Let's see. Google. Open Google. Let's see. How did I find it? YouTube. Stream. Stream health. So that's the way to do it. Damn it. No. YouTube Studio Stream Analytics. Go. Alright, fine, we'll go through that one and see. Got to find the right page. No. Damn it. Okay, 1 second. 1 moment, y'all. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Got it. Got it. Analytic. Eyes on. We've got you. Let's go there. Get to bookmarks. Bookmarks. Open the mobile bookmarks. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Okay. Depending on where our numbers are at is depending on whether I come back on camera or not. Because I'm not sure where those numbers are at just yet. But we're about to find out. Once it loads. Because I know what our normal metrics are for our regular streams when I'm actually on camera. I just really question if it even remotely comes up near where our normal numbers would. Come on, load in. Okay, so we got 6 people in chat. Somebody throw something in the comment section so that way I can turn around and continue on this conversational path that we've been on. We've still got a while left. And we're up to 9. Okay, somebody throw something in the conversation. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Triple X. I was starting to think the chat might have been broken. I was trying to turn around and do it with admitting it. Hi, Mama. Force reconnect. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. It tried to break on me. You are just fine. You will continue on for the rest of the... Well, hey, you give it enough power, it'll turn around and end up coming true, right? Analytics. Wow. Okay. It looks like I'm coming back on camera. It looks like I'm coming back on camera, and we're going to flip the green screen to the unedited one. There we go. Okay. Yeah, our view duration is not the same as it would normally be today. Yo, viewer number 69, we welcome you. We thank you. We thank you.